So in between episodes, I checked out what the map of the level we unlocked was, and needless to say, we'll be using Lana as we will be unlocking her level 3 book, but I had to go off and get a digging mitt as well. That's what we needed, and because I got some weapons, I noticed that Lana has two very good weapons that we could combine into one to make the ultimate farming weapon, or almost the ultimate farming weapon, as we just need... Oh, right, that's the wrong menu. We just need materials, and that's all. That's the only skill we'll be missing. So interesting to note that this is a level 2 level. So maybe they kind of realized that we haven't been using Lana much, or it's like, oh, sure, like this, well, let's make this one a little easier. Especially knowing that the mission we did of the boss rush we did with Girhim was level 12. It's like, what? Although I guess that being said, the levels don't really indicate anything, so should be. Is there not a bomb tree around here somewhere? Because, okay, cool. I was gonna say defend the allied bases normally means, stop the bomb trees from attacking. Okay. So is this a one where there's going to be multiple, or like, there's going to be one more bomb shoot after this, is the thing. And also, I guess, a thing to mention is that, we now have a level 70 character. Not surprisingly, that being Link, as, I've kind of been using Link to, like, zoom past the levels I need to get material, or back. Yeah, I need to get items from, so, or like, the ones I can anyway, like, that's why Link is so over-leveled, although, I wouldn't exactly be surprised if there was a thing that basically said that, Link doesn't need as much experience as the other characters do. Because apart from, like, the time I've been using Link to, do their level fast, I haven't really been using Link all that often. So, it's kind of like, how else would you explain Link's level? So I think it's weird how, like, I mentioned anime in the last episode, but, like, I didn't talk about what I was watching. But, yeah, after I finished rewatching Kill la Kill, I immediately went into another Trigger show, and, ended up binging the entirety of it. That, of course, being BNA, or, a brand new animal. I thought it was amazing, as I saw, like, I've read a few reviews before I watched, before I watched it, that kind of said, hey, I liked the first few episodes of it, but, like, it didn't dive into the world as much as what I thought it would. Or that I would have liked, but, like, it's kind of a trigger show, like, what a trigger show does. Like, it dumps you into a unique world, but then it's like, hey, here's a character. We're not gonna explore anything but the character. So it was like, it was a trigger show. And speaking of trigger, I finally got around to watching Premiere, and oh boy, it wasn't amazing. I don't know why, but like I thought, okay, yep, there is a second. Oh, there is a surprise bomb too. I thought the other character that the guy was facing up against in the poster was a female. No, it's a dude. Although that being said, that's not such a far-fetched thing in anime. Guys who look like females, but like, just his hair. Just not many males have that sort of haircut, from what I've seen. So that was a bit of a surprise. But like, I really liked it. It was a good show. It looked amazing. And I started watching Kango. Like, I watched the first episode of it, but like, it didn't grab me. Like, so I think I might watch like 2 more episodes and then decide if I want to continue on doing the whole 3-episode rule. Although that being said, I noticed that Netflix has No Game No Life, so I was like, I'll just rewatch this. Like, why not? So at the moment I'm now rewatching No Game No Life for like the 3rd time? 2nd time? Only because it's a good show. Also, I guess before I forget, I should really remember to look into the soundtrack of B&A, because the opening and the ending songs, they were amazing. So can I just say, like, I really don't like the whole, or like, the friend of the main character. She just came across as such a dick. Especially with the whole, hey, you're doing the thing where you assume people need help when they really don't thing. It's like, is that really such bad quality to have in a friend? I mean, yeah, I guess it could be a little annoying at times, but like, no. Not to mention a few of the times where when the main character rushed in. It's like, she wouldn't have done that if she knew what was going on. It's like, you could have clued her into a few things. Not to mention, pretty much in the same situation. That being, you've been turned into an animal. So it's sort of like, why not? Why not help her help you by just telling her what the fuck is going on? But like, I would watch it if it ever gets a 2nd season. Sort of thing. So I guess if I ever finish Death Wish, I'm gonna have like a little trouble figuring out what I want to do next. Because like there's a few games I want to practice, namely being Bayonetta. But like I just got Catherine through full body, so it's like kinda wanna play this. Because I've had the PS3 version for quite some time, despite the fact I don't have a way to play it, only because I was like, this, when I first saw Catherine in EB Games, like, oh, this is a game I've had troubles finding. I guess even though I don't have a PS3 yet, I'll just buy this, and then when I do get a PlayStation 3, I'll just have this game. But now I guess I don't have to get a PS3, since like I have Catherine full body now. So that was the entire reason I brought Catherine full body, because like I knew it was coming to the Switch. Like they announced it was coming to the Switch, so it's like, oh, I guess I'll just get this then. Although that being said, now I do have the problem, if you can call it that, of owning up 2 copies of the same game, or essentially 2 copies of the same game, or because I think full body includes another story mode, that being I think the 3rd Catherine that isn't in the base game, and the DLC to the DLC that was in Catherine. So yeah. Also, that being said, would I want to buy Bayonetta for the Switch? Because like, don't think I noticed it so much while playing Bayonetta 2, but like, especially Bayonetta 1, my Wii U had some problems handling it. Like, you could tell it was having a hard time handling it. Like, during Sonic Unleashed, and I guess some parts in this, like, you can hear my Wii U, especially since, like, I don't think there's even 30 centimeters between my microphone and my Wii U, because of how small my desk is. But like, yeah, if I can stop that, maybe I might do that sort of thing. Not to mention, I'm kind of having problems readjusting back to the Wii U Pro controller, because like, it feels fine, it's that like there's not much weight behind it, so it just feels really light, especially because I'm switching between the two, because I'm playing ahead of time on the Switch and then I'm doing this at the same time, so it's like, how do exactly? I kind of just noticed that we've been doing this for a bit. Yeah, I think we've seen the Blizzard cutscene. Only 600 damage? What? Excuse me? How in the ever-living fuck? So I guess I can say the problem I'm having with the Snatcher EX fight is there's like a solid minute at the beginning there where you can't attack him. So it's like, oh, this is more so an endurance fight. Not to mention, unlike the other bosses, there's not so much of there's like not many phases, or like it's not as clear as when Snatcher has moved on to the next phase, so it can all mash together. Because like I think there's definitely different phases. It's just that like the only difference between the two is how hectic he gets with his attacks, because like I think at the like around the middle part of the boss fight he has a attack where he does full lasers multiple times, and as the boss fight goes on he just adds more and more to that attack, so it's like eventually you're dodging like 32 lasers at once, and because they all send shockwave, it's like, oh, I basically need to fly. It's like, how do I do boss fight? Not to mention I've come close so many goddamn times, but it's just like, nope. Wait. I don't remember watching the cutscene of Lana opening the chest and containing the thing? What? Did that just happen and I just didn't realize it? Actually, what is this one again? I'll be fighting against my element here. Especially with the imprisoned, because he's weak to light, I think. I guess that doesn't mean we can't just use a nice arrow. Because, I guess depending on how long this one is, I might give that one a try, just so we aren't doing, 3, oh, just so there hasn't been like 4 episodes of just 2 levels each, maybe. But that does just come down to how long this one is. Assuming this one is shortish. Okay, cool. Who are we finding? That is obviously Lana. I really hope the gimmick here is, hey, you're fighting enemies who aren't weak against light, but in the background there's enemies who are, there's warriors who are weak to light, so don't get too close to them now, you hear? Although, what is Minna weak to? It would make sense for it to be weak to light, but like, would that be the case? Like, I feel like if anything, she would be weak to electric or Dark, not light. I don't know, maybe I might need to look that up. Because it's like... very... very, I don't know. I guess again, just depending on how long this goes, I might want to do one more episode. Because then I can do the amiibo drop at the end of a recording session, not the middle. And where's Lana? Does seem to be the case that I'm fighting characters who aren't weak to light. Oh, yeah, aren't weak to light, but the person behind them is. Or, you know, I'm just going to be facing Lana the entire time. Although they could spice it up by having Lana be the one I don't have to fight next time. So there wasn't an element to this level, was there? So I really want to know if a level doesn't have an element, can you increase your defenses for that one or not? Because I'm hoping that's the case, because then I could, like, for instance, raise Agatha's light element, or light resistance, and then do better on these levels, or like levels without elements, sort of thing. So what was the damage requirement for this? Gonna say, or have we fought Lana without her book, or has it always been Lana with her book? Okay, they are mixing it up. And from the looks of things, Minna is weak to light. I guess it makes sense. It's just kind of thought like they wouldn't do the whole Pokemon weakness thing, but I guess they just did in Minna's case. Because I'm not sure if I said this before, but a character's element doesn't determine their weakness. The character themselves have a different weakness. So yeah. I guess an example of that, Ganondorf is weak to light, but Sia is weak to electric. Sort of thing. Much like how Lana is weak to dark. Although, what is Sheik weak to? Huh. I don't really know other electric type characters apart from Sheik, Lana, and in a way Link? Really? Really? Because I can't think of anyone else. Huh. I guess Ganondorf's trident is the thing. That works. But like, what? That one actually stumped me there. I guess we did do another episode, I think, instead. of getting Girahim's level 3, we might just go ahead and do this one. Just so, I won't have to, like, in between episodes, do a level where I have to get, or where I get, a, digging mitt. Okay. Imprisoned. How are you going? Much. Okay. Definitely need that. Does this have a element assigned to it? Okay, no, it doesn't. It's just assigned to Ganondorf. So I guess in that case, I will go to the apothecary and then do this. Because that way we can do more damage to the Mr. Avocado. Okay. Now I guess the question is, how good is Ganondorf's weapons looking like? I'll go that one, I guess. I suppose that could work. Huh? So to think that I think it might be the Twilight Princess map. I think it's either recommended or just flat out not allowed that you can't enter unless you have characters of like level 80. I think that, and we have a character that's level 70 already. What the fuck? Okay, cool. Oh! Hello! Not expecting you to be here, buddy. The fuck? Just gonna say, like, I'm okay. Like, I was gonna say, I don't want to get stiffed by the fact that I can't defeat, like, I can't get rid of the hazards, or before doing the thing. But guess that's what we're doing now. So I think in the 3DS version they gave this level to Volga, because I remember having troubles with this in the 3DS version. So I guess question is, will they still give this level to Volga in the definitive edition, or like what? What's the goal here? What's going on? So what's the damage going to look like? Like, what's the airing damage like? Hopefully it's 10,000? Like, there's no way it isn't 10,000. It's to be... or... thingy thing. Well, it just had to be characters with fucking hyper beams. So that being said, can't they just have like placed one BMOS? Yeah, I think two is going a little bit too far, especially in a situation like this, because it's like we can't really stop them without dealing with the imprisoned first. It's like, yay, fun. This is bullshit. I can understand why this is level 12 now. So I think there's nothing higher than a level 12. I think. Okay. That's good, but there's still what, after this we have to deal with. Did that really only do one thing? Really? My guy? Did you have to be so annoying? Okay, good. I was gonna say. Oh. That's why it went through with the animation. Because he's not dead yet. Although hopefully he's dead with us now. Okay. Really? It's like 2 attacks and he's just dead. I guess now we only have easy things to deal with. Oh, quote-unquote easy things. Because, anything is easier than a giant boss in a very small area, but then again... they could still do a ton of damage to us. Like that. He is hoping it's 10,000. Because, really don't see how it's going to be like anything else. Although, I guess, much like before, I think because of how long this episode's been going on for and how long it has left, I might save the back end of this episode for like next episode or something. Or only because, like, yeah, you know, thing. I guess that is assuming we don't get this. And we could very well get this. Although that being said, we need to fight Ruto and Lana. Two characters that are known for having very large ranged attacks. So, you know, fun for the whole family. Okay. Yeah, we'll just go beast mode. So is Ruto weak to electric? Because I know she's very well not weak to fire. Is that the thing though? How much does this do? It does a bit, so I guess we can use this to get them out of our face. And maybe even destroy a Beamos. I didn't know it could do that. Oh, it's a fiery Aerophos, okay. I guess I'll try to deal with that one first, if possible. Okay. Let's see. See how much this does to. Not enough. Okay. So I'm going a little bit quiet. I just need to focus. This would be very good if I could get away from them and attack them separately, but I guess that's just out of the question. Okay, that's Lana down. And that's the Aerophos down, so it's just a fishy princess in me. Get the fuck out of there. Okay. Did we doing damage? Oh yeah. So goddamn happy that that was 10,000. Because, oh boy, that would have been bullshit if that was a 4,000. Yeah. Although Mr. Imprison wasn't doing us any favours. Huh? You know what, I think I might do a third episode. Huh. So I'm thinking that, maybe in the next episode we do the Sculptor with the Darunia. And then, we'll see what else we can do. Okay. Okay, cool. There's nothing we really need to worry about there. I guess now we're running out of freebies. Oh, right. There's also this. We're running out of freebies, that's for sure. So I guess, until then, that has been all. See you.